Welcome back, YouTube. This is where the autosave has dumped me. This obviously is a pretty decent setback, right? So we were maybe 10 days out from the storm at this point, at the end of the last video. We had this housing district set up, so I have to reset this housing district up. Oops. There's only one option on that thing, so it just clicks it. So you click the option, and it goes away. It's not what I wanted it to do. Oops. Alright, so I'm gonna rebuild the housing district. Redo all the explorations we did. Looks like we got a bunch that are about to finish. Tesla is set up. Tesla is about to get set up. I just set it up. Okay. Trail. That's increased exploration speed. Obviously, I need more stuff to do that. Send these off the salvage at the wreck. Non-upgradable food source. Upgradable food source. Right, not necessarily doing a complete repeat of what we did last time because I don't have it all memorized. But trying to keep the exploration teams running before the storm rolls up. And obviously I won't remember exactly what we did last time, so I'm gonna have to guess what was done and what wasn't done. Where? Did I finish doing changes to the oil field? No. You're going to want to send the spare workforce home to New London. I mean, roundabout there was where we had it. Solves the housing problem. Put a fuel stockpile here. Then I also can adjust. Don't need as much food, so we can send the food back as well. Don't need as many materials coming in. Send them. Don't need as many luxuries of the people left. Okay, that's that set up. Back to London, New London. Is that my frost breaking or is that my city building? You have to. Oh, so my housing temporarily is fixed. Just I'm getting ahead of score. I set these housing districts up in the future to deal with population influxes, but they don't need to be set up yet. Okay. We got access to a new law. We'd already been down at martial law, so I gotta redo the Stuarts one again. We might end up going a little faster, depending upon whether I have already attempted the first one or not yet. So, Vanguard Logistics Bay, yes. We'll negotiate with the Frostlanders as well. Vote. You want a hydraulic pump jack. They've had the other way around. But I can definitely do it in the hydraulic pump jack, so we'll do that. With this number of people voting for it, it should pass. It does.
The delegates have spoken. The law takes effect.
That allows us to come and... Whoops. Didn't actually want to grant you an agenda, but that'll be fine. I'll work it out. Enhance the workforce. Give me some troops. Give me some troops. Promote you to keep you happy. And I need some money. We got more exploration teams to send out. As we finish an exploration somewhere. Not multiple places. Take the core or restart the thing. I want to restart the thing because I want those materials. Windward Moor, potentially a place we can set up an outpost. More permanent outpost at some point. I got 27 teams to send someplace. Have we gone there yet? No. Now I've got 9 teams to send someplace. There might be a place I can send 9. Launch expeditions. There's a place I can send 9. Sending 9. When we get 10 back, I'll hopefully have the heat stamps by then to go set the road up to that place. And thinking about that, hey, can you... 4 weeks. 4 weeks you'll give it to me. 5 weeks there. When I get more money, I have things I want to build. Solve the problems the city has. Wow, I have a big stockpile of coal already. Okay. 5 teams has arrived. I need more 5 teams to do things I want to do. I probably now have time for the Vanguard Logistics Bay. Okay. And then we can go out to the oil mine. And extraction. Oh, I need to save up 180, so a couple weeks. Population increase, because of course it did. Over demand met. Cool. Oh, and you need workforce. Do you really need workforce? Traders, New London. Yeah, we have the oil. That's no problem. Gonna build it there. I think I was gonna build there. Yeah. That's where it would go. Temporarily short the housing supply, so I can queue the building of the hydraulic pump. I can come back and fix the housing as soon as the pumps are built. Send oil from New London. There we go. We got 20 explorers. To build the Skyway is going to cost like 200 something, so let's save up the 200 something we need. Heat dispatchers. Nothing on here that looks like I want. Resources, anything on here I want? Not really. Frostlands. Nope. Think I was going towards housing block in the last episode. We'll probably still go with that option. But I don't need it right now. I'd rather have the heat stamps for something else. Give me the funds. Thank you for the funds. That I should be able to get everything done lickety-split. Let's get that road up. All slender demands met. Cool. Skyway from there. yeah, just take the most efficient way back. Skyway from there to there. Can you make it all the way there and do? Cool. That cost 100. It's going to take 10 teams. I don't think any of the exploration has finished yet. So depending on when I'm lucky or unlucky, I don't have anything for these guys to do. Yeah, no, those guys gotta hang around. Oh. Stockpiling, yes, let's get the stockpile set up. There we go. I say you up. Oh, an outpost here would decrease the disease. So I haven't built you yet. I will definitely want to build you, but I haven't built you yet. Okay. Okay, so because this isn't actually running yet, we don't need the workers there, so we enable the workers there. And actually, to be fair, we got plenty of workers to work this if we do need it. We just don't need it right now. New London. What do we need to do in London? More housing, please, is basically what the city is demanding. Yes. This is why we had developed the housing. We didn't actually deploy any, and I probably won't deploy any this time, but let's start building it. Just like we'll start building this housing system. So there's a bunch of houses. We'll do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I must have arranged those differently last time. Yeah. Easy enough to fix, but I can't fix it without expanding one or both of them. Right away. And that's the tile. Can I get there would work? No, I think it's gotta be that one. So it's an alternative. We can do something like that. And the expansion of that one can connect to that one. Okay.
Wrap up well. The frost is here.
And we're advancing again. Considerable pace. No contagion placed on it by the evolvers. Okay.
You have no reason.
We'll let that come into a vote. I don't think it's gonna pass. But it may pass. And if it passes, then it's just fine. Yeah, it doesn't pass. Okay. So my mistake of pulling something, or giving them agenda, has just delayed the laws by 10 weeks. Didn't change anything. Complaint about allowing the families of productive outsiders in.
Stewart.
No man's placated. Okay, so they're happy. They're going home without causing too much of a fuss. We got 23 teams ready to do stuff. Repair the automatons. Yeah, repair the automatons. Food place, not upgradable. Gather the scrap. Scrap. How's the scrap stockpile looking in... not you. You. How's your scrap looking? Good enough that I will accept that. But bad enough that I would benefit from accepting that. Oh, it looks like a lot of our extraction is nearing empty. Where was that? That was this. Got the scrap. Okay, 23 teams we can explore there. Wingwood Hero. Wingwood Herd. These reindeer seem to be slowing die way to constant storms and lack of fauna. They won't survive too many more years. Perhaps we should send out our hunters while we can. Back to our house. Take the core or come back later. Take the core. Dense housing block has been built. Well, has been researched. Don't necessarily need to build it yet. Oh, and I think past housing distribution was in the process of passing housing distribution, so let's research the idea. We can, I'm not going to pass it as the next law, but we'll get it researched so we can pass it when we want to. The crews are coming in, so we got lots of new options out here, probably. Repair the automaton. Yes, please. Salvage what remains. Abandoned camp. Okay, maybe not worth the work or the teams working on it right now, but Shipwreck camp. I remember that from last time. We weren't able to use it. Shipwreck camp, textiles factory. Don't need those materials. Don't need those goods. We'll come back later if we need those. Launch an expedition out there. Already got one going there. It's about to finish in theory. A fishing spot. Repair the transports, take the cores. Repair the transports. Ready the device and go. For better or worse, we know Rawit's expedition will not return. We've found where they ended up. Launch an expedition where we can. Launch an expedition where we can. We got 44 explorers and not necessarily any good place to send them. Oh, we have this place to look at. Take the cargo, come back later. We don't need the stuff. Track transport lies wedged slightly in the crevice. Okay. Thin-ites. So a place where we can get food. Cut the machine free or salvage its core. Let's cut the machine free. Get some more free workforce. Let's let us pass because we've got nice things. The cold is slightly decreased. Share the site. We have access to the machine's output. We'll have to share with the nomads, which is perfectly fine with me. And I've got the money. Let's get the road set up from here. Like so. That'll provide us a basically infinite source of oil to support our main settlements. You set up and running? You are set up and running. Have some store launch. You're not upgradable, but we can still hook you up by trail to get a bonus out of you. Not 19 people to send. Okay, so my martial law will be delayed another 10 weeks. That'll be fine. Not like I was using it. Oh, and we should actually... You're not gonna let me do this? I gotta engage with the law, with the event first? Yes. Yeah. You're not letting me do anything.
Terminal patience.
Okay. Feel free to vote. Don't really care if it fails or passes right now. There goes merit-based housing passing, which is giving us more housing than we really need. And we can build the sanatorium, yeah. In theory, we can then keep improving it. But that costs team cores that I don't want to send there right now. Teams, where do we want to send the teams? That's the place we can send them. Send them there. And if we go into the city, what do we have a bunch of spare of? A little shortage on the materials. We turn the materials up a little bit. We got an event, talk of a protest. Warn that it will take action after the whiteout if you cannot keep the relations at least at neutral. Okay, yeah, I would not be surprised if you start to protest. I'll research a thing. You want me to do all maintenance? I'll do maintenance. Sure. And try to appease you by funding your projects. Can't get any troops off of you yet. More people live among us, and apparently more people means I'm already out of housing again. No, I need to also make more space for you. So that should be more than enough housing. We can turn one of the food districts. Oh, the food districts might actually be on. Oh no, most of them are partially still off. Okay, so we turn you on. That sorts the food. Yep, and we accelerate time a bit again. Housekeeper's demands met. They're going to put that on the vote in 2 weeks, aren't they? Almost certainly. Filtration towers. We probably want some filtration towers. Because the only thing we got problem with right now is squalor, so we deal with that with filtration towers. We got a bunch of exploration teams waiting to explore things. And an event. Enhanced workers. Can't explore into the storm. Already exploring that bit. We just finished exploring here, so we got 2 new locations. Take resources. +1 core. Cool. Frozen Grave, so a place where I can get more materials. Already exploring you. Already exploring you. Apparently I'm running out of places to explore. We only stand to profit from such situation. Reinstate the old leadership. Support the new leadership. Okay, so we can go ahead, send the supplies. I think that means we'll be able to hit the support the new leadership once those get delivered. You're probably running. Yeah, you're running. You're exploring. Are there any more upgradable places that I can build / send stuff to? It's looking like no. It's initially. Okay, so I think that's all I can do, roughly, until at least we finish exploration on Frostlands. Finish one of those explorations, in theory. See where it is. There it is. Bring them home. They will never return, but these people will come home. This is going to give us way too many core, or way too many coal stockpile, but we're doing it for the cores and the people. Disassemble the structure, or come back later. Come back later, we don't need the contents of the structure. Okay, nothing to research, or nothing to explore down there. You finished. Send food and by force. Nah, send them food. Now post here can extract the core. Presumably when it arrives. Salvage the remains requires 5 teams. Oh, apparently I'm in the negative number of teams. Okay. That will probably sort itself in a moment. Okay. Yeah, that sorted itself in a moment. Okay, so where did they strip the 10 teams from? That's the question I'm asking. Or did something finish exploring? I think something finished, maybe finished exploring. Yeah, something finished exploring, okay. Buried village. Send guards, come back later. Okay, so we do want to do that. Salvage the remains. Yeah, so it looks like, as far as exploration is concerned, we've basically hit all the places. Okay. When I have 15, I can set up that road. I think that was implying. Or 15 probably to set up the camp there. Okay.
Let's do it.
6 times the charm. Now we're just improve relations with the Faithkeeper. I don't need the teaching hospitals causing tension, please. Okay, so I just got the achievement for having crime and tension absent in a city over 30k people. So this is where I'm gonna go ahead and do a quick save here, so that in case it crashes, because it crashed within the next couple days. So backup save. Caps lock. And this is where I'm gonna put the cut in for YouTube. There'll still be another part tomorrow. If you're on YouTube, if you're watching this on Twitch, sorry about the crash. I obviously can't necessarily predict it, which is why I'm putting the save in here so we don't have to redo those 40 days again. The next video on YouTube should be the one where we're actually in the storm, so catch you guys tomorrow.